This is what Jesus did. He died on the cross. Not everybody's going to accept it. But he is no longer offended or in pain over our sin. It's up to us now whether we decide to accept that gift. This is consistent all the way through. The rules don't change. Forgiveness is between me and the pain. Then why is forgiveness so hard? Because it's hard to let go of the pain. And there's probably maybe some other reasons, but there's at least two reasons why forgiveness is hard to let go of the pain. One of them is, I want to hold on to this pain. I have this burden that's been given to me. Somebody hurt me, and now I'm carrying this thing. And I want you to see what you did to me. I want you to see how bad this hurt me. So you can come and take this burden off of me. Please, come and take this. Tell me you care about this. Tell me it matters to you. I need to know you still love me. What happens most of the time? It doesn't happen. They don't care. They're not even paying attention. And even if they do care, even if they do come and they say, what have I done to you? How can they give you back the sleepless nights? How do they give you back the anguish? How do they give you back the lost hours where you sat there and your head is trying to wrap itself around what happened to you? How can they do that? They don't really have the power, do they? So I'm asking that person who probably doesn't care, but even if they do, I'm asking them to come and do something they don't have the power to accomplish. Does that make sense? But it still hurts. Didn't it hurt enough the first time? Why am I rehearsing this over and over? And why am I doing that? That's a good question. That's a really good question. Is this helping me? No. Maybe I need to make a decision. This pain is not helping me, and I can stop listening to it. I don't need that. There's another reason. This thing hurts so bad. And you know what? I am not going to let anybody else do that to me ever again. I'm going to hold on to this thing, and I'm going to stay raw, and I'm going to stay alert, and I'm not going to trust anyone that looks like that. Now, part of the problem with this is this tends to bleed. Have you ever tried to keep oil in a paper bag? Not recently. Yes, this is wise. Yes. The problem is it's going to seep and it's going to start contaminating everything around it. So pretty soon, all women look alike. They all treat you like this. They're all the same. Pretty soon, every man in my life is like this. They're all going to do the same thing to me. And so I'm going to hold on to this. I'm going to hold on to this because it's going to protect me. Really? Protect you from what exactly? From not being able to learn because you're so full of pain you'll make the same mistake again? Do you know anybody that's sworn up and down, I will never marry an alcoholic? I will never marry an abuser, a user, a liar? And they do. And they escape that relationship, and they do it again. But they're alert. They are, but they can't learn because their emotions are so full of this, there's no space to learn. But I'm going to stay raw. What is this protecting me from then? It's making me miserable. How about it hurt enough the first time? How about if I need to just put this pain down? How about it's not helping me? How about I need to be free? Because forgiveness is between me and the pain. Forgiveness is not between me and the person. I don't necessarily have to trust them. I don't necessarily have to be reconciled. Hopefully it can lead to that. But that doesn't have to happen. But what I have to do is I have to set this down and let God deal with it. Vengeance is mine. I will repay. That's a promise. He's not taking anything from you. But if we're so busy holding on to this, we think he's taking some right I have. I need to avenge this. No, you don't have the ability to do it anyway. Let it go. Let it go. Make that decision to let it go. Figure out why it is you're holding on to this. What you need to let go of. And let go of it.